A recent study published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships reveals that about 25% of individuals have experienced some form of narcissistic abuse in their relationships. Victims of narcissistic abuse face severe mental health consequences, including risk of anxiety, depression, and PTSD. Today we're going to be discussing why going no contact with toxic and narcissistic people could be so powerful, and how it could actually improve your self-esteem and quality of life long term. For those of you, if it's your first time, I welcome you. For those of you, if you're back, welcome back. My name is Joe. I'm an entrepreneur, investor, business, life, and relationship coach. First thing we have to do, guys, is establish what is no contact. No contact isn't as simple as just not speaking to the person. No contact is cutting off all forms of communication and anything that's going to remind you of the person. That means blocking them from social media, Facebook, even LinkedIn, email addresses, text messages, phone calls, in person, friends of friends. You name it, you can think of it, it's got to be cut off. We're going to go into why. But first and foremost, you need to make sure social media is huge. Because people go, oh, just because we break up, we can still be friends on Instagram. Absolutely not. You're giving them an opportunity to throw something in your face, which you don't want to do. Okay? If the opportunity is there, nothing good's going to come out of it. So when we say no contact, it's a clean break, it's a permanent break. You block on all forms, so you can't even risk the person reaching out to you, and you don't give in to your own desires as well. Second thing is, why is it so important to maintain no contact? Especially the social media stuff. You don't want to see what these people are doing. If you're serious about getting rid of them and getting them out of your life, the last thing you want to do is for them to purposely play mind games with you. And this is big when it comes to narcissistic people and toxic people. They're going to do whatever they can to throw it in your face that you left them, because their ego is so hurt. They're going to make it seem like they're having fun even if they're not. They're going to make it seem like they're with a better and hotter and more attractive person even if they're not, just to play games with you. Let me make this clear. Any sort of contact, alleyway you give them, they're going to find a way to play a game with you, because we know toxic people and narcissistic people are all about games. Their life is a game. Nothing is serious. Everything is about playing the game with other people. So now you're just giving them an opportunity to play a game. I don't give a damn if it's on Twitter. Any outlet they have to at least get to you, they're going to. Once they get your attention, they're going to try to reel you back in. Once they slowly try to reel you back in, maybe they try to convince you, you start talking a little bit, and they start to convince you how they've been working on themselves, and things will be different this time, slowly start to get you emotionally back involved. Let me just explain something to you guys. 99% of the time, people don't change. We change. People change in response to our change. But you don't really want to take that chance. You've gotten this far and maybe it's a little lonely. You got to tough it out and maintain that no contact, because I swear to you and guarantee you, anyone you've spoken to that's been through similar circumstances, these people do not change. Not only that, guys, it gives you time to heal. You can't heal from a relationship and get over someone unless you don't see them or hear about them. Think about it this way, guys. You rip the Band-Aid off. The quickest way to get over someone 100% is to get them out of your life completely. This way you don't need to think about them. It's hard at first, but then it ends up being easy. Going no contact is the only way, and I mean the only way, of completely detoxing yourself from a toxic person. Think of it as a relationship detox, similar to an alcohol detox or a drug detox. You've got to go through that initial phase to get it out of your system. But the detox calls for having zero of it in you for a considerable amount of time for it to work. That means this person can't be seen on Instagram. You can't look at their pictures, get curious and look them up on LinkedIn, maybe answer one of their emails. Matter of fact, they should even have the opportunity to send you an email. Just remember, guys, they're never going to change. Rip the Band-Aid off, spend 2 weeks of a little bit of misery for a lifetime of what I guarantee you, happiness and confidence, instead of being miserable for the next 2 years or maybe even a lifetime. It could be lonely to be by yourself sometimes. I get it. But it's even lonelier to be in a relationship where you feel alone. Hope this video was helpful, guys. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to drop a comment or reach out to me directly. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see the other content on the channel. Until then, guys, check you on the next video.